All right, welcome on in, everyone. My name is Coach Christian. With me today, Coach Heather as well. And today we have a great one for you. We're going to go through a longer circuit, 40-20. It's going to be kind of a burn-style circuit, so we're going to keep the heart rate pretty high on this one. We're going to get into that right away, but we are going to start with the warm-up today. So Heather's going to drop it down to the high plank position here to start with our Spider-Man with rotation. We're going to do 5 reps on each side. So hop 1 foot outside the hand. Then we're going to open that chest up, reach towards the sky, and follow the hand with your eyes. So again, you're opening the chest up, you're keeping that back leg nice and long, you're keeping the hips low. It's going to help you stretch that lower body a little bit while you open up the torso and get that midsection nice and warm here. So Heather hit her 5, then she switches her legs, then opens it up to the other side. You want to open up towards that front leg, so that same side that you hop the foot up to the hand, that's the side that you want to open up to. Perfect. When you are done with those 5 on each side, you can stay on the hands and knees. We're going to go into a quad Superman tuck. So this one, hands are right below the shoulders, knees are right below the hips, and we're going to extend opposite arm, opposite leg. So her right arm, her left leg extends out. We bring the elbow back into the knee, and we extend again. 5 reps on each side here as well. This is a corrective core exercise. Helps your core fire in the right ways, gets you a little extension work. As you hit this one. So 5 on one side, then switch it over, just like our last one. And when you guys are done with this one, you can bring it up to the feet. We're going to hit some squats to start getting that heart rate up before we get into our circuit here. Perfect. All right, when you are done with that, squats are going to be next. It's going to be 15 reps. We're going to start the movement by pushing the hips back, keep the weight in the heels, keep that chest nice and tall. Again, you want your feet about shoulder width apart on this one. Find that comfortable stance, toes right ahead or just slightly pointed out. Find what works for you there. Find what's comfortable. And then again, getting 15 squats, get a good pace, get a good tempo on this one to get you ready to go for today. Then we'll do one more warm-up exercise. Then we'll demo our 5 moves that we're going to have in our circuit today. We're going to go through it 4 times. Last movement is going to be our Z hops, feet together. We're going to make a Z with our hops there, so about 4 hops back and then right back up, making that Z. 20 hops total today. Getting the heart rate up, again, finding a nice little tempo, nice little pace on this one, and getting your body ready. Good. There we go, there we go. Now you only need 1 dumbbell today. 1 dumbbell is all we need. So Heather's going to grab that, and we're going to demo our 5 exercises, like I said, starting out with an alternating goblet reverse lunge. So goblet position, we're going to have that dumbbell tight to the chest, just like Heather has here, elbows in tight. And then a reverse lunge, we step back into that lunge position. You can see we got that 90-degree bend in the front knee. She keeps her chest nice and tall. The whole torso stays upright. So that looks really, really good right there. We're going to be there for 40 seconds, so find a weight that you can do for 40 seconds, and then you'll have a nice little 20-second break to transition into our high plank hand touches. So for this one, high plank position, we're going to be up on the hands again right below the shoulders, just like when we were in that Spider-Man position. From this one, all we're doing is tapping the opposite hand. So your goal is to make sure there's no extra movement in the body. We're just tapping without our hips swaying side to side. So if you are in that high plank position and you feel the hips swaying a little bit, widen out your stance. That'll give you a little bit wider base and make it easier for you to be stable in that position. You can drop it down to the knees on that one as well if you need to, but we'll talk about that as we go. Next one, grab your dumbbell. We have a 2-point row. So for this one, we're not going to support the front leg. We're going to split that stance just like Heather has here. Back leg is nice and long, and then we're rowing in right to that back hip, to the top of the hip, bottom of the rib cage, driving the elbow back. We're going to knock out 20 seconds on one side, and then we'll switch over to the other side halfway through the round. Perfect. After that, we are into a single arm clean to press. This is going to be our compound move for the day. So starting out with that little deadlift, right? So we deadlift down into it, get a little tension in the hamstrings. Explode up to the top. It's almost like a speed curl. Elbow stays in nice and tight, and then the press up at the top. You can use the lower body if you need to, but we can isolate the shoulders by not using that lower body there as well. So speed clean it up to the top here. Press up overhead will again be 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds on the other for that one. Now, we are going to finish off our circuit here with a burpee. So, modified burpees today, what we're going to do is all our burpee is a drop down to the high plank position and a stand back up. From there, you guys get to pick what you want to add onto it. So if you want to add a jump at the top, if you want to add a push-up at the bottom, that's up to you today. And I want you to pick something. You could do mountain climbers at the bottom. You could do a tuck jump at the top. There's so many things that you can add to a burpee, but I want you to make it a little bit your own today, but you'll be there for 40 seconds. All right, so about 20 seconds, we'll get into our circuit here. Again, we are going to start out with the alternating goblet reverse lunge, so get set up for that one. I'll get the timer ready to go. Heather's going to get set up here, and we're going to get right into it today. The circuit will take about 20 minutes. We will have a full minute rest after each round as well, so get yourself ready. In 10 seconds, we are going to start with this one. All right, so again, 40 seconds of work at a time. That's a long time to do some reverse lunges, so try to plan it out a little bit. Find a good pace. 2, 1, let's go. Round 1, exercise 1. This one sets the tone for our entire workout today. So be strong, go after this one, and get after it. Here we go. So really good. Now, this one we're alternating, so we don't need to worry about switching sides at the halfway point, but we are at the halfway point, so 20 down, 20 to go. So this one, like I said, is going to get the heart rate up a little bit. This one's going to get the sweat going. This one's going to really be a little bit of a fighter towards the end today. 8 seconds, though. Couple more reps, and we will knock it out into the next round. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. First round of your reverse lunge is done. You got 20 seconds. We're going to go into that high plank hand touch. So again, your focus is that high plank position. Go nice and slow on this one. If you knock out 100 reps in the 40 seconds, that's cool, but I would rather have you knock out about 20 good solid reps this round. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So just going back and forth, trying not to move those hips, trying to keep that core nice and tight. So think about your core in this one. Every time when we're in that plank, you can feel the core, but do we think about the core? Think about squeezing it. Think about all those muscles that you're using, creating that mind-to-muscle connection a little bit. Will help you in the long run. You're already halfway done with this round. 20 seconds. Good. Back and forth, nice and slow. Taking your time. Again, you can always widen out that stance if you're feeling a little unstable. If you're feeling your body rock around a little bit, widen the feet out. Or if you need to, you can always drop it down to the knees. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Really good. 2-point rows are coming up next, and we have 40 seconds, so we will switch at the halfway point this round. So set yourself up for that first half, 20 seconds on. We'll get some really good reps, and then we'll switch it over to our other side. All right, 5 seconds. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Good. So again, driving that elbow back actively. Don't just stop when your elbow gets to your side. We're driving it all the way back to get that full range of motion. Perfect. Couple more reps before we get to that halfway point and switch. In 3, 2, 1, and switch. Now, another one on this one. Since we're not supporting that front leg, we got to worry about the upper body and the core a little bit. You want to turn the core on again, so we just worked it in that high plank hand touch. Now we're going to use those same muscles to prevent the shoulders from turning as you're rowing. So keep those cores nice and tight. In 2, 1, and rest. All right, 3 down. We are going to go into our single arm clean to press next. So again, 20 seconds on one side. We'll switch at the halfway point. We'll start this one out just like a deadlift, right? So you're hinging, your back is nice and flat, you're loaded up. Get that thing up in that clean position, and then pressing up overhead. Again, if you need to, you can use the lower body. 2, 1, let's go. Good, so cleaning up to the shoulder, pressing up over top. Little compound movement, getting you some good work here this round. So be explosive on this one. Move that dumbbell nice and fast. Or whatever weight you're using, you can always use a kettlebell or whatever you got at home. 3, 2, 1, let's switch sides, other side. Now, if this is your non-dominant side, again, might be a little bit iffy, right? It might not feel as smooth as the other side, and that is okay. We're going to keep working at it. We're going to keep doing it. We're going to use that mind-muscle connection to make it feel more natural every time that we do it. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, take a couple deep breaths, grab a drink of water. We got our burpee round coming up next. Again, you guys know what the burpee is. Drop out of that high plank, stand up. Everything else is extracurricular. It is on bonus today. So if you want to add the push-up, get a little extra body work, it kind of slows the burpees down as well. So I would probably add a push-up, but that's up to you. 2, 1, let's go. Good, so dropping it down, standing right back up. Perfect, perfect. So you can have the jumps, the push-ups, the mountain climbers, whatever you want to add in there. But we're going to try to make this round, this is your burn round. This is the one where you dig a little bit deeper and you go after it because you know that you have a minute rest coming up after this, a full minute. So take some time, get after it a little bit. Here we go. Good. We're getting down to it now, team. You have 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds, and then you earn that full minute break coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Full minute rest now, so take a break, grab some water. Way to get that first round done. We got 3 more to go today, so 4 rounds total, like we said. And way to work. Again, if you're not tired right now, we need to talk about that intensity on those burpees a little bit. We want you to be tired at the end of this. We want you to need that full minute rest before we get back into the reverse lunges, and then you can give your all again once we start that next round. The goal is to get a little bit better, a little bit closer to your goals every single round, every single rep today. 30 seconds though, so getting your water, doing whatever you got to do. Good. I would start setting up for that next exercise now. We got about 15 seconds. Alternating goblet reverse lunges coming into play. So goblet position, you can always lose the weight if you don't want that one as well. Or say you get 30 seconds into the round and your legs are tired, you can always ditch it. But here we go in 3, 2, 1, reverse lunges. Let's do it. Round 2. Going right into it today. You guys crushed round number 1, so we're just going to go after round number 2 now. Okay, very good. Keeping that chest tall. Now, as we get tired with the reverse lunges, first thing that happens is that dumbbell starts to pull us forward, but you got to do a good job of turning the core on to keep that chest nice and tall. You're halfway. 20 seconds. Good, very good. Now, we're going to keep on working here for these next 12 seconds. Going after it. You got that good pace going. Don't even think about it. The legs are a little bit tired, but you're still working. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and done. Throw that dumbbell off to the side. High plank position coming next for our hand touches. So right under the shoulders with the hands. Make sure we keep that core tight again. Nice wide stance. Now if you have any shoulder issues on this one, we can always take it down to the low plank and we can hold it there. 2, 1, let's do it. Good. So yeah, if there's someone that has a previous shoulder injury in the high plank, doesn't really feel good on this one, I would just take it down to the low plank. If that helps a little bit, you can do any sort of leg lift. Always good options in there as well. A lot of times if you have an injury like that, you know what works best for your body. And if you don't, go in and see a coach because they will help you. They'll find moves that work for you, and they'll find moves that help you. We got about 12 seconds to go here, so we're getting down to it. The plank is getting tough. You're getting tough. Here we go. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Shake those arms out a little bit. We're going to go into the 2-point row next. So we're going to go into it and pull in with the back. All right. 10 seconds. Take a couple deep breaths. We will switch at the halfway point again this round, so you got that coming. 5 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good, good. Really pulling, controlling on the way down on this one. We're not in a rush with any of our reps. Taking our time, focusing on what we're working. So we're driving that elbow back, squeezing the back together, and then controlling down. 5 seconds, and we'll switch. 3, 2, 1. Switch those sides. Other side. Good. So getting down to it in round number 2, we got our single arm clean to press coming up next and our burpees. Then we're halfway through our workout already today. So we're getting down there, team. 7 seconds. Get those last couple of reps. Quality reps. 3, 2, 1, and done. Good. Now, single arm clean to press. You can shake those arms out a little bit, right? Get ready to go. Again, you want to start that one with that little deadlift, that mini deadlift almost. Gets a little tension. Explode up to the shoulder, pressing up overhead. Here we go. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. So keeping that chest nice and proud on this one as well. As you get that thing up there, elbow stays in nice and tight, pressing straight up. That bicep comes up by the ear, keeping the shoulder down. Good. Depending on your weight, sometimes you need to go a little bit faster, a little bit slower. But give me one more good rep on this side. 2, 1. Switch it up. We're halfway. Halfway. There we go. Now, we got that burpee coming up next. We're going to finish off this round with a bang, and then you get that full minute rest again, so you know it's coming. 8 seconds. Good. Best reps of the round, getting after it. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. There we go. All right. Single arm clean to press done. We got our burpee round coming. Now let's finish off round number 2 with a bang again. So we're going to go after it. Add the push-up, add the jump, the mountain climbers, whatever you want to do. You can dance at the top. You can do a backflip. You can just move. Just move is the main goal while we do our burpees today. 2, 1, let's go. There we go. So as you drop it down, we always want to make sure your hips don't come too low. That's where we get into those bad positions where you can cause injuries. So as you drop it down to the high plank, make sure your body stays in that straight line and your hips don't sag, so you're kind of creating that U shape with your body. But you're already halfway done. 20 seconds down, 20 to go. Again, full minute rest coming. Here we go. Good, working, going, pushing. You're so close. These last 8 seconds, they'll be worth it. They'll be worth it. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. 2 rounds down, halfway through our workout, team. Take your rest, take that full minute, breathe, bring the heart rate back down, and take a couple drinks. Gotta replace some of that water that you sweat out. Any of the water you lose, you always want to put more back in your body. So there we go. All right, hopefully you guys are feeling good after 2 rounds. You can adjust as needed, as always. So if you need to take your weight up and down and you have that luxury to have weights at your disposal, definitely do that. But again, 1 dumbbell today, we're making it work. Got about 25 seconds to go. All right, so alternating goblet reverse lunge coming your way in about 15 seconds, so we can start getting set up for that. Round 3 of 4. So we're getting down there, team. We're getting down there. This is where we take that next step up. It's our 3rd quarter. Let's do it. 7 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Round 3, let's do it. Good, right into it, not hesitating, going after your work today. Keeping that chest nice and tall. Remember in that demo, I told you, as we get tired, the first thing that happens is we start to lean forward a little bit. We got to keep that chest tall. You're just about to that halfway point this round. 20 seconds to go. 20 seconds. Good. Still looking to get nice and low. I know that weight's a lot now. You've been doing a ton of reverse lunges, but you're strong, and we're getting stronger with each rep. 10 seconds. Good. Heather's doing a really good job of still getting that full depth there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Done with that one. We're going to go to the high plank hand touches. Now, to add a little bit this round, and if you want to take a little bit of pressure off the shoulders, we're going to add the leg lift. So you can go around the world. Maybe you want to do a hand touch, a leg lift, and then hand touches again. So just something to switch it up a little bit. It's a lot of time in that plank. 2, 1, let's go. Good. So as you can see, Heather takes those 2 hand touches, goes into the leg lift, squeeze the booty on the side that you are lifting that heel. That'll help us turn the glutes on a little bit. It also just takes out some of the sometimes exercise can be a little bit repetitive, and if we just keep throwing different variations at you, it doesn't get repetitive, right? 15 seconds. Keep throwing different options at you. Good. Last 10 though. Finishing strong, staying tight. I know that plank's getting tough, but you got this. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Good. 2 down. We are going to go into that 2-point row next. Again, we'll split this one up half and half, pulling into the bottom of the rib cage here. Top of the hip, bottom of the rib cage, right into that area. Again, we want to actively pull back, so don't stop when our elbow is here. We want to actively drive back as far as you can. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Knocking out round number 3. So, a couple different ways that we can make this our own. If, say, your weight's a little bit heavy for you, you can take it a little bit slower. You can slow the tempo down so you're doing less reps in the 40 seconds. We'll switch sides in 3, 2, 1, other side. Say your weight's a little bit lighter, you can turn it into more of a ballistic row where you go super fast, not super fast, but go a little bit faster and under control and get more reps done in that 40 seconds as well. So finding what works for you. If you're in that middle ground, find that nice happy medium. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, 2-point rows down. We're going to go into that single arm clean to press, 20 seconds on each side. And then we're finishing off round 3 with a burpee. So we're getting down there, team. We are getting down there. But clean to press, this is our big compound movement. Focus on the muscles that you're using here. That nice little hinge, keeping the low back flat. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Perfect. right back up to the top. So it's almost like that little hinge, shrug it up, drive that elbow down, and then straight up to the top. Really good, really good. Good. About 2 more reps on this side, and then we will switch. You got 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Other side, 20 down, 20 to go. There it is. I love it. I love it. Good. So last 10 seconds now. You're getting down there. Here we go. Digging deep, working hard. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, finishing off our 3rd round of the day with our burpees. Again, we're making it your own just like we did last round. And then we got a little surprise for you next round. We'll get a little bit even more creative. But let's go after those burpees for 40 seconds. Whether you want to add the push-up, the jump, just like the other rounds, going after it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Heather's adding the push-up, whether you want to add the push-up, the jump, both, a backflip, I don't know. Don't just try a backflip for the first time if you're just, we want to keep everyone safe. If you're someone that have done a lot of backflips in your life and you want to do a burpee backflip, go for it. Got 20 seconds left in the round to try it. Good, good. It's always good to have a little fun while we're exercising, but we got 10 seconds to go. Hopefully I distracted you a little bit from how hard you're working in these last 6 seconds. Come on. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. 3 rounds down, team. You got 1 to go. Take this minute, use it. This is your minute. You earned it for those first 3 rounds. Recover, start that process, and bring the heart rate down so you can get ready for that next round, team. Oh, man. Walking around, drinking some water, doing whatever you got to do in between rounds. I'm a walker, so I walk all the time in between when I'm doing my rests. I can't sit down. I just get too antsy. I don't know. But you guys know your body better than I can. You got 20 seconds to go. Again, last round, I say this all the time. We got to make it our best round because it's our last round, right? We got to focus on the things that we need to focus on. We're going to be tired this round. You know that going into it, so let's focus on our form. Let's get some quality reps. You got 7 seconds to get ready for those reverse lunges. Let's do it, team, in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Last round, best round. 5 40-second moves, and that's all we got left today. We'll foam roll. We'll kick you out of here to go enjoy the rest of your day. There we go. Now, the first reps and the last reps, they look very similar because you're still focused on the exact same things. Still driving that chest up actively with the shoulders back, the torso upright, and you got 15 seconds. 15 seconds. Good. Heather's knocking it out, driving through that front heel to pull herself up. 6 seconds, couple good reps in 3, 2, 1, and done. Good, good, good. We are going into the hand touches coming next. I would throw in some of those leg lifts coming in there as well to go around the world in your high plank. But again, this is your workout. If you want to just do the hand touches, perfectly fine. If you just want to do the plank position, perfectly fine. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1, 40 seconds. Let's go. Good, good. Maybe you're thinking, man, I want a lot more upper body. You can add push-ups in this one as well. That's the thing about push-ups. You never get better at push-ups if you don't do push-ups. I mean, you can. There are ways to get better at push-ups without doing push-ups, but you're halfway. 20 seconds. We won't get into that right now. But good, good, very good. So 10 seconds to go. Core's burning. We're getting the most out of it right here. Come on. Working hard in 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Rest, recover. 20 seconds, 2-point rows coming up next. We got 3 exercises to go. 3 more. Getting down there, team. Let's keep on working. Let's finish strong today. I'll tell you when the halfway point is so you can switch in the 2-point rows, but let's go to work. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Elbow stays in nice and tight. Driving it back actively and controlling down. Again, I told you last round how we can kind of make this our own, whether you have the heavy or the lighter weight. So finding what works for you. Got a couple more reps on this side, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other side. All right. Good. So still focusing on the same things. You got 10 seconds to go. Last couple reps of the day to isolate the back, looking solid in 3, 2, 1, and done. All right, 2 more. We got our single arm clean to press, and we got burpees, and that is it. 2 40-second rounds, and you're done. We'll foam roll you again, and we will kick you out of here to enjoy the rest of your day, because everything else in your day gets a little easier after crushing these last 2 rounds. Here we go. Clean to press, 20 seconds each side. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Straight up, straight down with that dumbbell. That dumbbell, it stays tight to your body as you come up. Drive that elbow underneath, and then pressing up over top. Looking solid. All right. Give me 1 more good rep on this side. 1 more. And then in 2, 1, let's switch. Other side. Good. Last couple clean to presses for the day. Going after them. Again, the body is tired. We know. You've been working so hard for these first about 20 minutes, and now we're finishing stronger than we started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. All right. So 1 more round of burpees and you are done. What we're going to do this round, first 30 seconds of it, I want you to do the same thing we've been doing. Knock out your variations, whether push-up, mountain climber, jump, do whatever you got to do. Last 10 seconds, we're going to take all that out. It's just the modified burpee as fast as we can. 3, 2, 1, let's go. So again, the first 30, we add the push-up, we add the mountain climber, the jump, whatever you guys have been doing those last couple rounds. And then the last 10 seconds, we're going to stop all that. We're just going to do the high plank and the stand. So the modified burpee, just the regular one, but we're going to do it as fast as we can. It's like a sprint. It's how we finish this workout today. 10 seconds, and we will do that. So again, I want to see how fast you can move. I want you to move quick. Let's go in 3, 2, 1, 10 seconds. Let's see what you got in that tank for me. Just knocking out a few reps, going after it, moving, hustling, working. 3, 2, 1, and done. There it is, 4 rounds down. Grab your foam rollers if you got it easily accessible. If you don't, you can always knock out some light stretches as we're stretching here. But we are going to start with the lower body after hitting some of those lunges today. We're going to start with the hamstrings, and we'll get the front of the legs here as well. So on this one, we're going to go hamstrings, bottom of the glutes to the back of the knee. Want you to roll out that entire area with that foam roller. Perfect. All right. So, got those burpees done for the day. Again, everything else in your day gets a whole lot easier now that you are done with this one today. So, way to get it done. Hopefully, if you had that heart rate high enough, you earned the EPOC effect, which is your excess post-exercise oxygen consumption. I actually said that one right. It's kind of a lot of words to say right in a row. Let's go down to the calves next. We're going to go from the back of the heel into the soft of the knee here. So, the EPOC effect is what helps you burn calories even after you are done working out. It keeps your body burning for up to 48 hours after you are done working out. And that's just your body getting back to even, basically. You use up a lot of your energy systems when you're working out, and you need to replenish those systems, so it takes a couple extra calories in your body to do that when you are done working out. So a workout like this does a really good kind of effect for us that we don't even think about. Let's flip it over now. We're going to hit the front of the legs, the quads. I'd like to do one at a time on this one just because it's a little bit easier with one leg out to the side, and then just take that whole quad here again all the way from the groin into the bottom of the knee, top of the knee. Good, good, good. And just like always, 3 ways that we can help that recovery that you can do every single day, almost every hour of every day, is drink water, sleep, and eat the right foods. Let's switch those sides when you are done with that side. Right into the other thigh. Very, very good. Good. Now, if you have any other tight spots in your body, take some time, roll them out for us today. Invest a little time into yourself, because you will never regret investing time into yourself. But that is going to be what we have for you all today. Again, my name is Coach Christian. Also with me today, Coach Heather. And we are so happy that you guys joined us, whether it was the best or the worst 30 minutes of your day. Either way, you got it done, and that's what really matters, team. So we thank you for that. We will see you next time on our next Coach Hair Connect Daily Virtual Workout.